Not too long ago, it seemed like the stuff of science fiction. Calling out a command into the air, play this song, order that thing, and getting a response. In-home digital devices, or even our phones, now make that a reality. But are these devices listening when they're not asked to? Joshua Braun, UMass Amherst Associate Professor, says the answer is not as simple as yes or no.
If your phone was constantly listening to you, or if one of the devices in your house was constantly listening to you and sort of uploading all of your conversations to Facebook or something along those lines, you would see that in your data usage. You would see it in the way that your phone or your device performed. It would slow down. It would be like to a crawl and so on. There's probably not a system where you're constantly being subjected to 24/7 surveillance by your phone. But what there is...
I sensed a but there.
Right, yes. So Facebook and its ilk don't necessarily need to be listening to you all the time in order to know a lot about you, and even more than you might have thought you were sharing. So
then how are they finding out that information?
Right. So one of the things that people don't think as much about is a process called data onboarding. So in other words, you are probably aware in some sense that you're being tracked with things like shoppers club cards and things of that nature.
Your location settings active on your phone, and all of a sudden you get a pop-up that says you're at so-and-so grocery store.
Right, exactly. So there's all these different retail chains, there's all these different potential advertisers who are keeping track of you as a customer. So through different programs over the years, Facebook has allowed those companies to use ad tech services to basically use all the extra data that they have about you, or the audience segment that they want, to use all that additional data that they've gathered from outside of Facebook to target you on Facebook. So to basically, and so that level of correlation and the amount of data that's collected about you everywhere else beyond Facebook ends up adding up to quite a bit. And in fact, there are companies like Experian that specialize in sort of assembling that data from across the different retailers that you might do business with and providing these really kind of holistic profiles of your consumer behavior. And so those things over the years have been leveraged in different ways to sort of target ads on Facebook. And so they can know an immense amount about you without listening to you, or rather retailers who want to use Facebook's tools can know an immense about you without particularly listening.
Just by nature of having it in your pocket or your purse or carrying it with you basically everywhere you go.
That's right.
And sort of tracking you in that way.
That's right. And also just having a Shoppers Club card or something along those lines that is when you sign up for that, you give your phone number, you give your email address, and so you can begin connecting the dots in a database somewhere, and it can allow a retailer to link your Facebook account with what else they know about you from your purchase history.
And individual retailers use this too, like the club card that you're mentioning.
Right.
You notice when you check out at a store and the coupons that you receive, oh, it's been 3 months since I bought XYZ product. Here's a coupon, miraculously, for that product.
That's right. So there's sort of the advertising industrial complex, all of the things that sort of, all this information that's being collected about you from elsewhere, and that can be used through social media to target like audiences that advertisers are interested in. Even if it's not actually listening to that conversation, there can be a lot of sort of factors that are correlated or something along those lines. So there's an example that actually a former Facebook executive gave of sort of somebody uploads a photograph of a new boyfriend in a 49ers jersey or something like that and begins getting ads for 49ers stuff. So what turns out is that the 49ers were playing on that day, and so the fact that the football team was playing was both the reason for the ad and the reason that the person was wearing the jersey, but it seemed as though that...
all these fit together in a neat little... sort of theory, right?
Exactly. So they collect an immense amount of data about us. There are probably reasons to be very concerned about that, but at the same time, the conspiracy theories about them listening are probably not necessarily the source of the correlation.
And because we've mentioned Facebook a couple times, I want to say on balance, in 2006, they released a statement that remains on their website to this day that says, quote, "We only access your microphone if you've given our app permission and if you're actively using using a specific feature that requires audio.
That's right. There are companies that do create sort of ad tech services that can be incorporated into apps, not the Facebook app, but
Like
other
a
apps.
game, maybe, something like that?
Exactly. And the point of these has traditionally been to sort of listen to, say, what you're watching on television, or if you happen to be in the movie theater and your phone is on or something like that, to basically listen for clips that the movie studio may have provided to the service to basically confirm what your media consumption looks like. Did you see a commercial? Which programs you're watching, and so forth. And so it kind of works like Shazam, for example, if you're
Which
used
is
to
that music app where you can hold it up and it'll tell you what the song is.
That's exactly
playing.
right. And so those types of services will listen to see if you've heard an ad or if you've watched a particular television program, and that information can be used to target advertising. So that's not Facebook doing that, but it's not to say that there is no value to advertisers of occasionally listening in via your phone. It's just a different set of services that may be doing that.
And we consent to this in a variety of ways, right? Like we have to say, yes, you can access my microphone and my phone, you can access my pictures, or if you have some sort of home personal assistant like Alexa or Google Home or something, you're actually asking that thing to listen to you. But are we just giving up that right when we purchase that product or say yes? Is that what we need to expect?
Yes, that's a great question. So, I mean, in some of these cases, for example, with Alexa, you actually have to, say whatever the trigger word is for it to respond and begin listening to you. But I think across these services, the idea that people are going to be reading all of these terms of service and know exactly what they're agreeing to is not what we're actually, sort of seeing in the wild.
Nobody's reading the 75-page user agreement that it feels like when you're scrolling through on your phone, is what you're saying, right?
And in fact, there was sort of a performance art piece. I think it was the Norwegian Consumer Council, which actually did a live reading of the terms of service for the various apps that most people have installed on their phone. I think it took something like 32 hours or something along those lines. So it's an amazing amount of time that it would take you to get into reading all of these types of things. And we have seen that companies like Facebook and others have been more aggressive about the types of data they collect than consumers are typically aware. So, for example, you may recall after the Cambridge Analytica scandal, and basically people's sort of concern about what data Facebook might be collecting, what they might be doing it with was elevated. There was this sort of campaign to quit Facebook or hashtag quit Facebook. Sure. So people began downloading their data from Facebook in anticipation of maybe turning the service off. And people were finding, for example, users of Android phones who had the Facebook app were finding like logs of metadata about their calls and text messages that Facebook had apparently collected while they were, by virtue of the fact that the app was installed on their phone. So that was not something people were expecting Facebook to be collecting, paying attention to, and so on. And I'm sure that somewhere buried in the massive, terms of service that, like for the Android phones and for the app itself and so forth, that they may have consented to something that allowed this type of data collection. But I would draw a distinction between like sort of what people might reasonably expect of the company and what's actually being done.